What is your name?
My name is Jennifer Glasse.
Jennifer, how old are you?
I'm only 32 years old.
Single or married?
Married.
With how many children?
2 children.
There are how many boys and how many girls?
2 boys.
What's the age of the 2 children?
The eldest is 12 years old and the youngest is 2 years old.
Jennifer, do you have any working experience as a domestic helper?
Yes, ma'am. Only here in the Philippines.
How long you working in Philippines as a domestic helper?
5 years.
5 years. With one employer?
Yes.
As I know, your employer is your cousin.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, your cousin will not give you the hard time, will not quit demanding.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is her requirement? What is her daily routine schedule for her, for your cousin? What is your job schedule? For example, what time you wake up and what are you doing?
She woke up, ma'am, every 6 o'clock in the morning, and then and her job is 7 o'clock in the morning.
No. My question is, what is your daily job schedule? Your daily job, not your cousin. What time you wake up in the morning?
5 o'clock in the morning, ma'am.
Then what are you doing? How to take care? They have 2 children. How to take care of the 2 children?
When I woke up in the morning, the first step I will do is cooking. And then after my cousins left, then I am the one who taking care of their 2 children in 7 o'clock in the morning. And then in 7 o'clock in the morning, I will prepare the breakfast of the eldest and the youngest. I will give them milk if she crying, and then I will clean. Then after eating the eldest, I will shower. And I clean them. And then for my free time, we watch TV. And then the 3 years old, I'm telling stories with them. I'm telling stories. That's all, ma'am.
Jennifer, working in Hong Kong as a domestic helper, I think it's different with your cousin, because your cousin can let you to do any schedule by yourself. But in Hong Kong, the employer, they have the instruction, they have the time schedule. Our life is very hurry. Everything you need to, even we speak, we eat, we walk, we do anything. It's very speed, in a high speed. So do you think you can manage the job in Hong Kong?
Yes, ma'am.
And your experience only here in Philippines. I need you to stay in the training center, not 2 weeks. You need to stay in the training center 1 month.
Yes, ma'am, I will do. Just to make my employer satisfied to me.
And all the holiday is arranged by the employer. You cannot bargain. You cannot ask for. Never ask for the holiday, because the employer, they have the right to arrange all the holiday.
Yes, ma'am.
For example, you're working for the employer 7 days, then you will have 1 rest day. But this rest day is arranged by the employer. We don't know which day. So never ask about the employer. I want to go out this Sunday because I have a cousin, I have a friend, I want to join them. No.
Yes, ma'am.
And the holiday, you have the time setting. You cannot go out earlier than 9 o'clock and you must come back to the house before 8 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
And the holiday, suppose you no need to work for the employer because this is the Hong Kong labor rules. But I share my advice to you. If you want to build up the good relationship with your employer, so even the holiday, before you go out and once you come back, you also do the housework for the employer.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem.
No problem, ma'am.
And the cell phone you cannot use when you're working. You must leave the cell phone on the table and turn off. At the night time when you finish all the job, when you take a rest, you can ask the permission from the employer. Ma'am, sir, can I use the cell phone? If they say yes, then you can use, but not more than 1 hour. After 1 hour, you need to turn off and put it back on the table.
Yes, ma'am. I
But-
will follow the rules and regulations, ma'am.
But I'm sure the employer will let you to use the cell phone when you're holiday.
Yes, ma'am.
So every day you also can communicate with your family.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, say some promise to the employer you never use the cell phone when you're working.
Yes, ma'am. I promise I will not use cell phone when I was in working.
Only use the cell
Only
phone.
use the cell phone when in my free time or in my day off.
Please hold the two hands in front of the camera. And please say something to the future employer. Say something to the future employer.
Ma'am, if you choose me, I will assure you and I will do my work at my best, not for only the money I receive from you, but only I will love my work and always thinking that I went to Hong Kong just for a job, not for anything else, ma'am. And I will follow the rules and regulations, ma'am. I promise, ma'am. Just to accept me as your domestic helper, ma'am.
咁啊 Jennifer 咧，佢咧就32歲，結咗婚，有2個仔，12歲同埋2歲。咁佢咧就喺菲律賓咧同佢個 cousin 咧就做咗5年嘢，咁幫手咧就照顧2個細路仔。咁當然啦，佢喺菲律賓嘅工作經驗係完全咧係擺唔到落去我香港嗰度，所以我仍然都要佢咧喺 training centre 咧係要住1個月嘅，要學習多少少我哋嘅生活模式，因為始終佢都係淨係喺菲律賓度工作。咁但係咧，我仍然都會推介阿 Jennifer 嘅，因為咧佢咧都係好即係一個實幹型，佢唔係一個叻人，但係佢咧始終係一個即係有一個家庭主婦啦，佢對家庭上嘅嘢咧，其實佢係有認識嘅，不過係需要去學習我哋嘅模式咁解嘅啫。咁我仍然 buy 佢咧係佢嘅性格，佢係好有誠意，好有態度去揾工，所以你都聽到佢講，佢會好盡心盡力去為我哋個僱主工作。佢唔係醒，但係勤力，佢會肯做，係會肯學，係乖嘅，聽話嘅。所以我會覺得大家可以俾一個機會佢，值得俾一個機會佢。Okay, Jennifer, I hope I can see you soon in Hong Kong soon. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.